Okay, so right off the bat, like I'm in a goofy mood, so like this review is going to be all over the place. If you don't like that kind of thing, some of y'all be Twitter fingers on YouTube talk about some blah 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 that you just want me to get to the review. I won't. It's a bunch of other people that reviewed it. You can go watch them. Go! Today we are reviewing Invite Only, which is the Amber 23 fragrance from Kayali. Super excited. So I have to disclose to you guys that this fragrance was sent to me, no strings attached. But Kayali just sent this to me. They said we just want to give you a gift because I guess they just, obviously they want people to talk about it, but they just wanted to send it no strings attached. I didn't have to leave a positive review. So I'm going to tell you guys the real. How do I feel about Kayali? This is not a first impressions. This is me actually been wearing it. I've been wearing it multiple days. I got it 3 days ago, 2 days ago. I think about 3 days ago. I've been wearing it from the moment I got it, different ways with lotions, oils, trying to figure out how it works, the longevity, everything. This is a full review, okay? So if you like that kind of thing, like the video, share this with someone else who's interested in this fragrance, and let's hop right into this yarn. So the packaging, you can barely see it because my exposure's turned all the way up, but it looks just like the other Kayali fragrances. I'll actually insert the picture. The packaging, I think it's beautiful. I think it's some of the most beautiful packaging on the market. Very difficult to do something that's original and unique because wow, there's thousands, if not more, maybe millions of perfume bottles that have been created. I feel like this is some of the most beautiful. Right on the back, it says the notes: black cherry, honey de Provence, tobacco leaf, amber resin, vanilla Madagascar. It says that this is a eau de parfum intense. Wow, it actually has that like little diamond you can't see, but it has like a little sticker diamond that says eau de parfum intense, and then on the actual bottle packaging it says eau de parfum. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, we'll get into that a little bit later, but all of their bottles are 1.7 fluid ounce, and they are 50 ml. So let's hop right in. Again, with the packaging, very beautiful, looks like a diamond, showing bright like a diamond. Okay, the actual bottle is like a gold, bronzy gold color, which is so freaking stunning. I love that they switched over a lot of their packaging to this like metallic hue. For the top notes, sour cherry, tobacco leaf, honey, chocolate, and hazelnut. And the middle notes, it has cinnamon, May rose, damask rose, and citrus leaf. And then the base notes, it has amber, vanilla, argarwood, which is oud, patchouli, benzoin, musk, and sandalwood. If you're unfamiliar with Kayali, let's back up a little bit. Kayali is the sister fragrance brand to Huda Beauty. They're based in Dubai, and they have a lot of, if not completely influenced by Arabic, Oriental, which I know that term is outdated, fragrances and fragrance compositions. So that's something you should also note when you're purchasing one of their fragrances. So I've told you the notes that it has in there, which you could have looked up on your own. No, I'm joking. But okay, so when you first spray this fragrance, to me, it goes straight to woodiness. To me, I get so much amber, so much woodiness, slight honey, and that's pretty much the first spray. I don't get tons of the cherry. I know someone reached out to me and they were like, do you get tons of the cherry? Like a hint and whiffs every once in a while. But even though it says that it's in the top notes, I don't get tons of cherry at all. Maybe because there's like a slight sweetness in there. It adds to the sweetness, but I don't get tons of cherry. Also don't get tons of chocolate. There's a deeper kind of a sweet in here. So maybe the chocolate adds to the deeper sweet, but I don't get tons of chocolate. I also don't get tons of floral. So if you're like kind of turned off by the fact that it says that it has rose in there, it doesn't smell like a grandma rose fragrance at all. You don't have to worry about that. I do get the vanilla, I get the honey, I get the amber, of course, and I get a lot of woodiness in this fragrance. It's definitely an oud, slightly entry-level oud fragrance. If you want to like get into oud, but you don't want to go full force, this is a great fragrance to make that entry way. I kinda, not much of the sandalwood. I definitely get a lot of the patchouli. This is a woody, spicy, sweeter kind of a fragrance. I wouldn't say sweet all around, because if you're one of my girls that likes a very sweet fragrance, I don't know if this would completely satisfy you, especially if you've seen the notes like the cherry, vanilla, and the chocolate. This has a background of sweetness, but I would not say this leads with sweetness. It's definitely a more woody, spicy, amber fragrance. The great thing about Kayali is that I feel that whenever you hear a fragrance note, sometimes you get a fragrance and it doesn't completely smell like that, if that makes any sense to you. I feel like they're able, with their vanilla fragrance, with their musk fragrance, their citrus, and now their amber fragrance, they actually create fragrances that smell how you would imagine something would smell. Versus many times, a great example is a rose. When you first think of roses, a great thing comes to your mind. Oh, fresh roses, it smells lovely. But sometimes when you get a rose fragrance, it doesn't smell good. It can smell a little bit stale, grandma, old, too floral, heady floral. No, this smells exactly all the positive things you would imagine an amber fragrance would smell like. Beautiful for fall, winter. However, the performance on here, I would say it's about 3 to 4 hours. When you first spray it, it's a whifter. It's gonna be a whifter. And then maybe about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour is gonna be a skin scent. That's just the kind of fragrance. I've had a few Kayali, well, I've tried most of their range, and then I have the musk fragrance. I think that's pretty much true across the board, even though I haven't tried all of their fragrances. I feel that they pretty much do skin scents, but that is okay, because if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that there's a little nasty group of people. Well, I can't say that. There's a group of people. Not everyone wants a powerhouse fragrance. This is not a punch you in the nose powerhouse fragrance. This is a whifter, turns into a skin scent, lasts about, max on me, 3 to 4 hours. You have to reapply. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's okay to reapply. It's also priced okay. So, it's not like one of those $300, $400, $500 fragrances to where it's like, wow, I can't believe I have to reapply this. It's like around $100 or so. So it's not super expensive to where it hurts you to reapply. That's something to note. But again, there are some people who don't really want a powerhouse fragrance. I was chastised at my job for wearing too much perfume, spraying the bathroom that smelled horrendous with perfume. And some people have perfume allergy. This may still bother you, but if you don't like strong perfumes, then this one is a great one for you. I do feel like, I haven't worn this around enough people, but I feel like this would be a crowd pleaser. I feel like this is, oh, don't kill me. I feel like, I don't want to say it, but I gotta say it. This is probably the fragrance, when you first saw the bottle for Rihanna's Fenty, that you thought that it would smell like. That's just what it is. It's got a mix of sweet but sexy, mysterious, spicy. The cinnamon in here and that patchouli makes the spice that's like a little bit of kick, but not too spicy to where it turns masculine. I definitely say this leans more feminine, even though I feel like a man could wear it. I would say it leans a little bit more feminine, and that's because of that vanilla in there, the background of the florals, and a little bit of cherry and that sort of thing. But all in all, I think this is a super, oh, you can I just noticed that you can see through it. Oh, great. So I can see how much I have left. That's awesome. This isn't completely, I just noticed that it's not completely tinted to where you can't see how much you have left. I can totally see how much I have left. That's great. I always like to know. So I can like curb my spraying if I'm getting low. But yeah, so fall, winter, I would say great for more evening. I do think this is a very sexy scent. This is a super sexy scent. So I don't know if this is like office appropriate, unless you're like trying to get chose at work, then yeah, girl, spray up. But this is a super sexy scent. Think date night, think cocktail dress, think cleavage, think Louboutins, the high heels. This is very sexy. This is sexy in the bottle. After you wear it for a while, it's not in the top notes, but you do start to get some of the rose that comes out. But again, it's a little bit like the sweeter side of a rose. So I don't see this as being like a little bit too grandma. However, this is definitely a grown sexy fragrance. I don't think a little girl or a teen or maybe not even early 20s would really like this one. This is for the grown and sexy audience. So even though I say that it's for fall, winter, and it's really gonna shine in fall, winter because it has so many deep notes in there, I've been wearing it right now and it is hot and humid and it hasn't turned on me. So if you like amber fragrances for all year long, this is a great one that you can wear all year long as well. But all in all, I really, really do like this fragrance. I feel like this is a great fragrance. From the ones that I've smelled from Kayali, I would say this one and Elixir are probably the most complex, the most interesting, and the sexiest out of the bunch. So that's kind of my take on it. I do really, really like this fragrance. I've been spraying her up. I'm going to continue to spray her. I feel like even though it's very, very sexy, I feel like it's still versatile, if that makes any sense. It's very, very sexy, but it's still very versatile to where this could be even a signature scent. However, you just know that you're gonna be walking around smelling sexy. So that's how I feel about it. The last thing is that all of Kayali's fragrances are meant to be layered. I believe that. They are meant to be layered, so I can see this pairing so beautifully since this does have a musk base note with the musk fragrance that they have, because that one also has musk and vanilla, and there's musk and vanilla in here. I think that would make it even like lighter, maybe a little bit better for daytime and office wear, and maybe even better to transition from summer to fall. I can also see this being wonderful, and if you want to play up that sweet vanilla side of this fragrance, pair with their vanilla fragrance, so it could be a little bit sweeter, spicy, and still woody. It will be a beautiful combination. Actually, I might try that tonight. I'll let you guys know on Instagram if I like it, but all in all, I do really love this fragrance. I'm like, I feel like this might be one that I would love to get for maybe my sisters or my mom. This is like a universally, a lot of people would like this fragrance. So they did their ting. I really, really like it. Really, really like her. Let me know. I know a lot of you guys actually already went out and purchased it. Please let me know. What are your thoughts? Comment below. If you have any additional questions about this fragrance, comment below and I'll try to get to all of you, because I know that you want to know how this new release smells. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.